Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to this cozy corner of the internet. My name is Yasmin, and today's video is all about cultivating mindfulness, embracing a good book, and just general little cozy chit chat, and sharing some bits with you. So, without further ado, sit back, get a nice warm cup of tea or hot chocolate, coffee, whatever, and let's get into the video. So with it being a new year, hello 2024, it's not so much a case of new year, new me, but I do like to set a few intentions or review my old kind of goals and intentions from the previous year, and I can't help but feel kind of little pep in my step, little spring chicken when a new year comes around. It kind of makes me feel excited for the opportunities and memories that are to come within the new year. One way I like to cultivate mindfulness, and something I'm definitely taking through into 2024, is journaling. I've been doing this for a good few years now, and the past 3 years I'd say I've got some really lovely journals to write in, which I will show you in a minute. And I've tried different variations of journaling. Some of the things are gratitude lists, whether that's in the morning or in the evening, whenever. Just write down a few things that you're grateful for. It could be something really small, such as I am grateful for this morning's cup of coffee or tea, to something on a larger scale. It's entirely up to you, but it really helps with a positive mindset, and just instead of feeling that you're lacking in life, it really helps you see the things that you do have in your life, and make that gratitude within yourself stronger the more you do it. So that's something that I really did enjoy doing, and I do still write down gratitude lists every now and then. Another form of journaling that I like to do is just brain dump. So this works for me personally better in the morning. I just wake up, and whatever's on my mind, I just jot down. It could be one word, it could be sentences, it could be gobbledygook, whatever, just to unload the thoughts that I've kind of carried through the night, maybe even dreams that I've had that I've remembered. I'll just jot that down. You could also do it at night time before bed, so again, just unload your thoughts, any worries, or whatever you've had going on through the day. Just dump that on a page, and you feel so much lighter and sleep easier for it. That's what I found anyway. And then a recent journaling method that I've been doing, that I will continue this year, is writing 3 things from yesterday that were fun and joyful, 3 things that were kind that either I or someone else did, and 3 things that I did well or that I liked about myself. I tend not to remember little moments in the day that I would quite like to remember, so just having those 3 areas to journal, I can kind of go back on that day and see some of the more precious moments that I might have forgotten if I didn't write down. So that is something that I started to do in September, apparently, and it is really nice just seeing some of the memories that I've had. So I'll just read some random ones. 3 things from yesterday that were fun or joyful. I went for a walk, and that was fun. 3 things that were kind that I or someone else did, and I put my boyfriend's nan made us apple crumble and scotch eggs. So that was very kind of her, and it was very yummy. So they're just some of the things that I've put down and that I probably would have forgot if I didn't write, to be honest. So it's kind of like a daily diary, as well as gratitude, and also being kind to yourself, noting down things that you really liked about yourself that day, kind of all in one space. So I really like that method of journaling. So the 3 journals that I have used the past 3 years, because I tend to keep one journal for a year depending on how much I write or how little. The first journal is this one. It's absolutely beautiful. Green is my favourite colour, and it's got the little clasps. Oh, I'm not showing them very well, but little clasps here. And I believe that this is from Paper Blanks. Paper Blanks. I have not heard of that before. I was thinking like Paper Chase. I'm not too sure. But my boyfriend has got me my past 3 years worth of journals, so it's extra special to me, and he picked some really beautiful journals. So this is one of them. Very beautiful. Last year, so 2023's journal was this one. Absolutely exquisite. And with this one there's no clasp, but it's the little elasticated thing. Can't think of the word. Again, this is Paper Blanks. I think they might be all Paper Blanks. And this is Olive Fairy design. Another favourite. And then this year, which I am so excited about, as soon as I opened it I was like, ah! It's a clasped journal, and again, Paper Blanks. So there is a theme with where he gets them from, and it is a journal called Poetry in Bloom, and it's this one. And it is again another beautiful journal. As well, with all of these there is the kind of ribboned bookmark, if you wanted to use that, and it's just beautiful. I love these journals so much. I need to sort out my bookshelf. As you can see, it's a bit of a state, and I'd like to kind of display the journals all together, because they're just too beautiful not to display once I've finished writing in them. And the pages for all of them, they're just lined like this. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. So that's kind of cultivating mindfulness for myself, and if that is something that you have done or maybe would take into the new year with you, it would be quite nice if you do, and let me know, or if you've got any tips or other journaling methods that you'd like to share that I can do this year as well. That'd be really nice. Quickly on the journaling side of things, one thing that I really enjoy doing is at the start of each journal, which I did do the other day because I was very excited, I just label it like 2023, so the previous year, so last year, and I'll just write down loads of highlights that I can think off the top of my head. So for me, one of them was I turned 30 last year, and my family came down and I spent it with them and all my loved ones, and that was really lovely. I went to Disneyland Paris and Download Festival last year with my boyfriend. My niece turned 1, and just loads of other lovely little highlights that I can just go onto this page and just reel them off and remember them. I did this for 2022, and when I was looking back through the journal, I completely forgot some of the stuff that happened, because I don't know about you, but since 2019 time is just flying so fast, and I keep thinking 2019 was only like last year, but it's not. It's 2024 now, which is crazy. So all the years kind of get muddled into one. So for me, writing down a highlight of each year is just really nice to go back to. So I do that on the left side of the page, and then on the right side of the page I write down the current year. So for this one it's 2024, and I write down intentions. One of them is I'd like to get a puppy this year. Me and my boyfriend would like to get a puppy, and some other bits, kind of like paint the house a little bit. So hopefully kind of transform my little study and again sort out these bookshelves. And then kind of towards the end of this year I will kind of go through and just tick them off, so like add any throughout the year that have happened, and then the next year, so 2025, I will go back through the intentions of 2024 and then turn those into highlights in my next journal, if that makes sense. So I turn the intentions into highlights, but that's just another little thing that I like to do. It's all in one place. Embracing a good book, and I got some really lovely books this Christmas that I would like to share with you, and if you got any books over the festive period, or not necessarily over Christmas but just recently, please share them with me, because I'm always looking to add to my TBR list. So I got 4 books, and I'll just go in with the first one. I got His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman, and in this book is The Northern Lights, The Subtle Knife and the Amber Spyglass. I have never read all of his books, and I really wanted to read it, obviously. I've watched His Dark Materials, the series, a little bit, but I really wanted to read his work, so I got this beautiful book, and I believe, I'm not too sure, oh no, okay, this is what it looks like without the I can't remember what it's called now, the little book cover. So His Dark Materials, very lovely. And then I got The Fall of Numenor by J.R.R. Tolkien. I believe this might be the one with the pretty cover. No. I basically went and just took the book covers off a little bit, because sometimes you get some really lovely designs underneath, but it's not this one. But I got this. This was on my Amazon book wish list for a while, and I can't wait to read it. Again, I will add this to my kind of Lord of the Rings little display I've got on the top, you can't see, of the bookshelf. But yeah, absolutely chuffed with that book. And then I got these 2 books from the Lightfall series. So I've got book 1, The Girl and the Galdurian, and this is by Tim Probert. This is the one that's got a really pretty design. So underneath the book cover, this is what it is underneath. Absolutely beautiful. I read this one over Christmas, and it is a picture novel, and it's just so cozy and beautiful. And I'll just read the blurb of this one. So, in the land of Urpa, an ancient threat awakens. Obsessed with plunging the world into eternal darkness, luckily chance enlists 2 unsuspecting heroes to save the day. And it was a really lovely, cozy read. Just taking the time over Christmas to slowly read this book, appreciate the pictures, the artwork. Really lovely. So I got that, and then I got the second book, which is called Shadow of the Bird, and this is the cover. It's not a hardback, this one, but I do not mind at all. and I've started to read it, as you can see. And this bookmark is something that I did get for Christmas as well, and it's a lovely little mushroom design, I believe off Etsy, because I've seen quite a few of this kind of style bookmarks on Etsy. So again, very pretty. So I'm in the middle of reading that. And those are the books I received over Christmas, and they will probably be on my January hopefuls. Well, this one I've already read, this one I'm reading at the moment, so they're definitely on the January TBR. But I hope you have a lovely start to the new year. Just a big reminder to be kind to yourself, and a new year does not need to mean a new you, and that's something that I am reminding myself as well. It's just about, for me personally anyway, being my best self, and growing. Just continue to grow and learn, and be kind to everyone. Just be kind. So I will see you soon. Enjoy your day, morning, night, whatever time it is where you are currently, or when you're watching this. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.